Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Depulsor! Accio! Expelliarmus! Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos. Depulsor. Lumos. Reparo. Protego. Depulsor. Lumos. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Regret coming here.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Accio. Compulso. Compulso. Accio. 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 Accio.
Let's get this over. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Expelliarmus.
Expulso! Die.
Accio.
Satisfying. Come now. You're embarrassing.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Too slow.
Incendio.
Protego! So Incendio! Perhaps you ought to give up.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Protego! Revelio.
Perfect. Targ, you're gonna regret coming.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Pay for your... Aha! Back for more.
You're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak up on me.
Incendio.
You're easy enough.
I should have fight, did you?
Might have to go back to the lab. Or buy some stuff. Potions.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Aloha Mora.
You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake. Expulso! 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 Now, this expulso!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Active! Expelliarmus! Blink! One less foul hulking brute. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Potato!
Seems your luck has run out.
Accio!
Coward!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
A mooncalf has more bite.
Incendio!
Hey!
Potato!
You're putting me to sleep. You disappoint me.
Accio!
I won't go down as easy.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
you have your affairs in order.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
How you freaking fly to Burn again? Looks like
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
I forgot the button.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. Help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blast. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
This place has seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
One less human to worry about. You ought to cut back on pudding.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Over here!
Incendio.
No!
Glacius.
There you are.
Incendio.
I won't rest. You will regret coming here. Oh, how nice of you to stop by.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Dead.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Why is it someone's here? I won't rest until
Protego.
dead.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I will make you. I won't.
Incendio.
You will regret coming here. How nice of you to stop by.
Expelliarmus.
Arrogance.
Incendio. Glacius. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius.
I won't.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Who lived here, I wonder? Incendio! That wasn't so difficult. Accio! Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. What do we have here? Aloha Mora.
That's one of them.
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, found one of them.
I should investigate.
I heard that Agnes Harvey had a new girl.
These rocks have seen better days.
It was an accident! Get away from me! What do you want? I love you guys. I promise. I will talk about it.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! Now, I'm only trying to help. I'll look after you. Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this.
Okay.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return. Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Levioso!
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Professor Howard will never believe this. Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
Will all of my beasts produce magical materials?
Only a happy beast will produce such materials. Simply use the skills you learned in beast class. Feeding your beast or grooming them with a brush will make them happier.
How should I collect magical materials?
It's quite easy. Simply approach a happy beast and they'll provide you with any magical materials they can.
What uses do magical materials have?
They have a variety of uses, all of which help to make a witch or wizard more powerful. Deke thinks it might be easier to show you once you have some materials to work with.
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck. Wonderful.
Arresto momentum. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sorona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Incendio! Either I'll have to fight that troll, or... Expelliarmus! Glacius! Incendio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Glacius! Rest easy, my large friend. Incendio! Accio! Capolso! Revelio. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Glacius! Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from
Revelio. Accio. Oh. Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than...
It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Roland would never leave me to worry like this.
Nobody will miss one.
Aloha, Mora.
I've been to Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. I've had enough of Felcroft. Hope I never have to see it again. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after... Such agility!
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Go about stealing goblin carrots stolen by others now.
Glacier!
You're going to regret that.
Protego! Incendio! Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. going to hurt you. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
I wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
Yeah, another human.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Someone there.
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Who's there?
Me.
One there.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Expelliarmus!
Easily done.
Incendio! Accio!
That was meant for me.
Incendio!
Your spells glance off of me. Not quite.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
What have we here? Another human? What have we here? Another human?
You can't stop us.
Yeah. I'll bury you in the deepest. Another human?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Incendio!
You won't stop me.
Expelliarmus!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio! Incendio!
Easily done.
Accio!
Oh, that was meant for me.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Incendio!
Your spells glance off of me. Not quite.
You look tired.
been fighting since before you were born.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendium! Not quite. Glacius!
Now to find out what happened here. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Could it be a Merlin trial? A crooked tree, just as the map said. A crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
You go.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose no one learns something.
What do we have here?
Caught him with nothing. No one here as usual.
Accio! Glacius! Better! Expelliarmus! Almost! Accio!
This looks like trouble. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind the desk all day. Incendio! Accio! Easily diverted. Glacius! Losing your stride.
Incendio. Much too slow. Now here's a sad-looking place. A ladder. That's what I need.
What's that? Who's there?
Glacius!
Mr. Student!
Accio! This is the spot on the map. Best have no wits about me. Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! For me?
You're making this too easy.
Accio!
Call that spellcasting? Get away!
Incendio! Accio! Glacius!
Till spells glance off of me. Pitiful.
Glacius! Incendio! Accio!
You won't stop me.
Glacius! Accio! Accio!
Prepare to surrender. I will make you pay.
What will we find in here? Revelio. Glacius.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. Protego! Expelliarmus! I shall avenge your death.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You won't survive this, my young friend. That student defeated our encampment in the tower. human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us a medal.
I won't rest.
Compulso! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
No! I will make
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Incendio! Confringo!
No! I will make you pay.
If only I knew what. Is that the best you can do?
Depulso!
No. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Confringo! Incendio!
I shall avenge your death.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You won't get away with that.
A boiler door. How to open it?
It's the student from the town.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Depulso.
Someone's here.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until
Incendio. Alohomora. Expelliarmus!
why is a grapple you are?
Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Depulso. What's down there? Incendio. Confringo.
Not before you were born.
Expelliarmus.
You can't stop.
Incendio. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Depulso. Confringo. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Confringo. Depulso.
This'll be a lark.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
I won't rest until
Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're
Incendio!
not quite.
Stupid to come here. Pity, not quite.
Confringo.
You won't.
Depulso.
Reparo.
Leviosa.
Not quick enough.
Right, don't be worried about you.
Expelliarmus!
Your spells glance on me.
Leviosa!
This is where you will fail.
Glacius!
I will make you pay.
Incendio!
That's your best. Easily diverted. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Glacius! Leviosa!
A mist can't stop us.
Glacius!
Much too slow.
Leviosa!
Prepare to surrender now.
Glacius! Leviosa! Glacius! Leviosa! Glacius! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
you